Hi everyone, my name is Charlie from Good Prayers here on YouTube and over on Instagram, and welcome to my channel. This is my first video where I am on the camera. Welcome to my studio. I am an artist as well as a bullet journal enthusiast or creative journaling, and today I just wanted to introduce myself and say hello, and also do a monthly plan with me for August. So without further ado, let's get into it. I am using my Notebook Therapy Tsuki journal for the third part of my journals for 2023, which is quite exciting. I have never used 3 journals in 1 year before, so I am loving the quality of these journals, but I have also based my August theme around the Washi tape shop Caffeine canvas PET tape, and just love the colours in this theme and how it all came together, and really found it helpful to pre-cut some of the little cafe scenes out and put those together like a little panorama, as you can see. And as we go through this whole setup, you'll see that I've actually pre-cut and pre-placed a lot of the little elements from that washi tape or pet tape, just to make it really easy for myself in this planning, and also just cut out a whole lot of time because it took ages to cut everything out. But being able to use them as stickers has been so helpful in setting up this theme this month. Right now I am creating a wee coffee stain ring using my Tombow dual brush pens in 990, 992, 026, and then I'll also use the 947 to create some coffee beans and just add a little bit of extra detail to that before I finish the page. And I am using my Tombow Furunosuke hard tip brush pen for a simple and clean month of August. And I also just went back in at the very end just using a black fine tip pen to just outline those little coffee beans as well. And of course, in true Dutch dot grid prayer style, I am creating a Dutch door. And boy, the freedom that you get from actually giving yourself permission to cut your pages, it is something different, and it has been so transformative in my journaling process. And I think I saw Shada Campbell do it on YouTube a while back, and that was kind of how I got introduced to it. I am having a little bit of trouble with my paper cutter, as you can see there. It broke on me the other day, but we can still use it, which is good. And then just trimming some of the extra parts of the page off to make sure we get a cool little unique door there, which has been awesome. Spread this time we are going to do the same layout as I did in July, which I came across on the Archer and Olive blog. I thought it was a really cool, simple layout, which I really loved using in July, and so definitely will be using it again. I keep the month down the middle of the page, just going across, and then I have my regular events on the right hand side of the line, and then any sort of special events or one-offs, like my in-laws coming to visit in August, they will go on the left hand side of the line. I am also incorporating some of the Washi Tape Shop Autumn Rose washi too, just because the colour scheme worked really well in with the Caffeine canvas ones, and I really love how they came together. Next spread is my prayer list and my gratitude list. Every month I do a reflection on the month that's been, just as a really good way to kind of look back on what has happened as we go into the new month, and it just kind of gets me excited for the month ahead. And I have used a really simple round tab this month as well, just to set it all up and keep track of all my different sections. To the habit trackers and my goal spreads. Oh my goodness, I tried to do a new round habit tracker this month, which you can see the pencil lines for, but that really did not work when I tried to go over it in my fine liners, so I ended up just finding one online and sticking that in, which I am a lot happier with. Because I know I just would not have had the smooth lines like I did, and then I've just incorporated some of the washi that I have, which is in a similar colour scheme, and a couple more of the little coffee elements, which are really, really cute. August goals in the green. This is literally the only green washi tape that I have that's kind of the same colour, so this one's a little bit weird in terms of the pairing of everything, but it is fun and it's a bit of a challenge visually, but it will have to do the trick because that's what I've got now. to the weekly spread, and this is the first weekly spread that I'm actually doing across 2 pages, which is a little bit scary, but I'm actually in love with how it turned out. And on the left-hand tab there, I have a But First Coffee little sticker apart from the pet tape, which just kind of is a great way to start the week and every day, or how I do start. And then I have sort of just made a little collage of the 2 different tapes along the bottom there, which I moved my journal out of the shop, which I didn't actually realise at the time, and just incorporating some of my washi tape as well. I will eventually just go along the bottom of the page and trim that edge just to create another little Dutch door for the spread. And I used my pre-placement of these again just to make sure that I got that alignment and overlapping in there correctly. And then at the top of each day, because August starts on Tuesday, I only have 6 columns for this week. And for the next one, I will probably combine Saturday and Sunday, which I have done when I do just a single page spread for my weeklies. But each one's just got a little different coffee drink. There we go, you can see the bottom of the page there. So I left a little bit of a gap intentionally so that I could cut it out and make a little Dutch door, and just prepping another tab for this one. And yeah, I am so happy with how the spread came out. It is really, really pretty, and just love the little daily coffee drinks and beans as well. And the final spreads that I'm going to be setting up are my daily verse or scripture pages. And I have been doing this for the last year and a half now, I think. I think I started back in 2021 because I use the Bible app and they have a verse of the day. And I just wanted to make sure that I was actually getting into the Bible daily because sometimes it is just a little bit harder. And so I set myself a goal to write down the verse of the day, every month. And this has just been something that I've kept up. And I really, really love these spreads and being able to come back to them throughout the month, just reflecting on the different encouragements and truths and finding that there are things that are really relevant for different seasons. It also gives me scripture to refer back to if I'm wanting to focus on something specific, and or just going through a particular season and just needing God to speak to me through different things, and scripture is definitely a way that happens. And yeah, these have just been a really good accountability thing for me as well. And I always have my quiet time in the morning with coffee, so it made sense to kind of tie that in this month and just put in a few of the little stickers again and just using that 026 colour as well for that. Oh no, that is the burnt sienna, so that is the 947, which is just the perfect coffee colour. To finish off each of my sections, I just went back through with my Furunosoki and labelled them each with Bible, with goals, with week 1 for the weekly spread, trackers, just for easy reference, and also marked out my weekends on the month to just help identify those. And it was all just kind of finishing touches, and then we will go back through and do a last little flip through.